go to this one first. All right. Hey, folks. Hell Gamer here. I don't know if you even recognize this old setup. This is one of my first setups, actually. But we are here for a reason. Because the computer that all my other stuff is set up on is the one we're going to tear apart today. And the one we're going to redo. Yeah. I've even got my hair back so it's not in my way. Like, it's not that long, but, you know, I got it back so it's not in the way of what I'm going to do today. Yeah. Here we go. Kind of excited. A little nervous. No, I'm more nervous than anything else. So, I'm going to make sure I've got my cleared off stuff. I got a screwdriver, which is like the only tool we need. Other than that, I got my green screen. And we're going to go over to the other scene, which will have my other camera, which is going to go in the computer. So, A, it lights, so I can have light. And so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah? This is the mic that it is, right? Okay, I have a cat who's going absolutely batshit beside me, so it should be something interesting. Mic. Yep, that's the right one. All right, so we're gonna have this up here. Fuck it, that's good enough. All right, hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. I don't know who's watching, but let's do it. Okay, so over here, you got this. I'm the one down there. That's the one you're going to actually talk to and who's going to be talking to you. This one is the one that's going to be in the computer. Now. Hi, cat. Oh, my cat's going absolutely batshit over his new toy. First things first. First, what we've got is my case. Now, you can see in my case, you can't see shit. I have... This is actually glass, but on the inside is the PC I was just using. This is the one that I've been using for the past little while, saying, oh, I can't wait to update it, I can't wait to update it, I can't wait to update it. Well, today's the day. Today's the day. This is the stuff, this processor, and the RAM is actually in the PC I'm using, the makeshift, like, Franken build that I'm using to record this with. So what you're seeing right now is the real Franken computer. There's nothing plugged in, like, not much. So the RAM's in that one. This is the cooler and the motherboard. This is the stuff that Slash sent me. So we're very happy about that. And obviously we're very, very cool about that. But now it's time to update. This is my Sapphire 58. That thing. That is that. We're going to be keeping that because it's a pretty good video card. We're also keeping the power supply, which is let's try the other side. The Corsair. Hi, the Corsair TX650M, and it is an rated 80 plus gold, so we're doing okay with that. And a 650 should run everything we're going to have. I hope. We'll find out. Anyway, so this is going down on its side here, and here's where I'm going to perform surgery right here. Okay. And that's what this main camera is for. Once again, if you want to talk to me, I'll be down there. I hope. Let's see if I can do this without wrecking shit. I can't seem to do much without wrecking shit these days. That way. Okay. Over there. And I'm pretty much just going to get my face. Oh shit, what did I lose? Fucking hell. Everything's a tangled mess. Like, I have 3 things, but yet everything is still a tangled mess. What the hell is that caught on? Ugh. Shit. This is why things are simpler when they're not corded. Give me a sec. I gotta fix everything again. Alright. Cool. turn on the light to the maximum. Here we go. And this is where we're at. I'll try and find a place to put this that'll help it out and help me out because it's got the light on it. You don't really need to see the outline, I guess. That's not the important one right now. Alright, that's a good view. Alright. Hang on a second. Over here more, I'm not as short. Just have to find a place for it over here. How am I caught on that now? Ugh. There we go. There's my build. There is my PC. Okay, move the mouse. There we go. There we go. I have my PC here. This again is the old one. I'd love to be able to put it up. Maybe I can do that. I'm making this up as I go along, folks, so bear with me here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Look at that. All right, and I got this right here. Okay, I think I got where I am. Yeah, I got the cord in the way, but fuck it, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just leave that right there. All right, so I got right there. That's a little bit out of the way. We're good to go. I'll make sure my head doesn't get in the way too much. I'm sure it will, though. We're going to get rid of the chair here. All right, let's actually get rid of the chair. I don't have a lot of space kicking around here, so what the hell, right? All right, so I also have the fans here, which I'm actually just going to take out to clean off. They are LED fans. They are just red LED fans because that goes with the whole aesthetic of just red. I didn't care about not having RGB or ARGB. They came in red. I was happy. So, the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is unplug a bunch of stuff. I'm going to unplug the video card. We're going to take the video card out. Okay. There we go. That is the Nitro Sapphire Nitro 8 gig special edition one. It is special edition, even says right there, special edition. I don't know which way's up for you. Right there, it says special edition. Right there. Okay, we're keeping that. That is definitely a keeper. So now we're gonna unplug the rest of the stuff because we're keeping the case, and we are going to see. Now my head's gonna get in the way a lot. Dude, try to get my finger into this one. This one's tight, and I got big fuck off hands. All right, unplug that. Unplug that. That's all a pain in the ass to unplug. And we've got the screw. So we're gonna unscrew the fan in the back again, so we can get to. Believe it or not, there is a light on that. I'm also gonna put this light over here because that's just going to help me greatly. Now, this isn't a tutorial. This isn't anything special. This is just check out the silliness I'm about to do. Okay, so here we have this fan, which everything's behind the other shield, so I can't really work on cable management all that much this exact second. This is okay. So now we're going to take off the motherboard. Okay, let's get this one. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Gives you the back of my head a whole lot, eh? It's not the best angle, but it's like the only one I've got. Damn it, get on there. Do about that. What I'm going to do with that, I'm going to go to the back here. Well, where's that? We're going to slide in the back. Well, that screw went inside. I'm going to open that up. See what's going on over here. A fan. Alright. Once again, sorry for my head. Oh, there it goes. I didn't see that one there. It's hiding under the RAM. There we go. Is that it? There we go. Okay, we have a motherboard off. I already have an SSD right there, so I'm not going to have an SSD on there. Well, I've got this open. I've got the back open. I'm going to take off the fans. Just give them a dusting. See, they're kind of dirty. Dusted. No, I'm kidding. I have a duster here I'm going to use. Just 1 second. I really wish I had more space. But I don't. Really? That falls too? I am cursed with the touch that if I touch one thing, 3 things fall. Like, that's just a reality of my life. I am too tall for everything. And if I touch one thing, 3 things fall. Okay, so we're just going to run a duster over here. This is the back fan. We have, now that we have the everything out, at that. Have a fan here. This, of course, get when I dust your overall it. Got a lot of my head's in the way half the time. Okay, I am going to take off these screws. I can't take off these screws, can I? No, of course not. I'm going to use a small screwdriver. Oh, God, my head. Ugh. And then I have 3 in the front. I bought a 6-pack of these things, which are really cool. Yeah, these things work really well. Not a huge fan of it's a very slim intake. Not a huge fan of that. There it is. You see the dust there. Like I said, this part is actually glass. And I can just do a basic dusting around the LEDs. That's not perfect, but at one point in time I will take the computer apart for a full cleaning, and I will definitely show you guys that. Now, we're on to the next part. So, here's the motherboard. Here's a total motherboard. I love this heat sink. It worked very, very well for me. I'm not sure if I could keep it. Is a Cooler Master or something? Deep Cool. Okay. Oh, comes off, and there is a whole standoff. There's all my standoffs. Okay, I'm going to grab a pair of pliers so I can get the standoffs here. Look at that. Boop. No bent pins. Everything's good. This could probably go on sale. Won't be for all that much, but you know. AMD 3. Oh, there's the arrow there. There we go. All right. So that's the old one. Now we have the new one here. We have, I've been showing those off a little bit. The MSI B550A Pro. It's a socket A for it. It is a full-size ATX, which I wanted for this case because this case is a full-size case. So I know you're supposed to put everything on the thing first, on the motherboard first before you put it in. I am not putting in. I am just making sure I got the right damn one. So there's the I/O. Uh-oh, I might have got a micro ATX case. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, it just fits. Look at that. Thankfully I don't have another PCIe, but that's just a fan. I can take that off. But the USB... Ooh, I might have to take this fan off after all. Okay, I am going to get a smaller screwdriver so I can take that fan off. Everything's okay. What you heard of is just another fact that I can't move the braking ship. All right. Whew. So we're going to take... Shit, I was going to grab pliers. Now I had this thing super cool. I had 5 fans in here. Not sure it needed it, but I had them, so I was going to use them. Okay, we'll take the motherboard out there. This fan is right there. So we will take that fan out and maybe think of something to do with it later. But as for right now, is a fan that is no longer needed for the build. There we go. Oh my god, I can't stand anywhere. Okay. Alright. Bunch of cables. There's not a lot of cable management back here, so everything just kind of squeaks in. I have 2 extra hard drives in here, old ones. I think one's a 1 terabyte, one's a 500 gig. So there's just backup stuff. Okay, and there's the SSD, 1 terabyte SSD. Okay. So with that, now that that is out of the way, once again, I am just, I gotta get the standoffs. And of course the furnace goes on to make me sweat my face off. I'm doing something that requires energy, therefore the thing must go off. And I must sweat. So now I'm getting all warm and sweaty. I am sitting under heating vents and the ventilation shafts, and they are heating up, so everything has turned into a radiator. Everything around my immediate body has turned into a radiator. And I run hot-blooded as well, so my goodness, I'm gonna get warm. Any other ones? Oh, that one there. Okie dokie. Again, I'm just going to take this off. This was just holding a bit of the fan in place. I was makeshifting some stuff. I have the, of course, the power supply fan right here. And the power supply, of course, is right underneath it. And now I can't put the screen back on properly. There we go. Right there. Power supply sits right under here. Here's where my two hard drives are, and my SSD one is right there. So theoretically, I just want to move this fan. So theoretically, now that I've moved that out of the way, this will sit. My God, that's tight. That is a full-sized motherboard there. And I'm going to need some standoffs, so we're going to put some standoffs in this. One right there. That I definitely saw. We're going to give them a little bit of a better tighten so they don't come off. Not too tight, but just enough so they don't just flop off every time I do something. There you go, let's snug it off. Another one is going to be the one in the bottom corner here. Right there. If I can get my fat fingers in there. I guess I can't get my fat fingers in there. Holy crap. There. There we go. We're going to put one in the center. I'm just also looking at the configuration of the holes here. One of the vents I was talking about that just smacked my head off with. I don't know what that is. I'll pull everything back out through here and work on cable management later. Because we now have a new input thing. New motherboard, and I have to look at that very carefully later. Again, I don't know what that one was. Man. Oh, that's like the power switch stuff. That's gonna go. Oh, man. Oh, no, that goes on there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have all the cords out. Alright, what other standoffs are we going to need? One there. One there. Like, all of them. It's a full-size case, so it's a full-size motherboard. Dear God, it's huge. In retrospect, maybe I should have gone with a micro ATX. Hey, Valor, how's it going? I've just been spending days watching YouTube. That's my trick. Been spending days watching YouTube. Alright, so we have all the standoffs set up. We got everything plugged in. So we're not going to work on this right away. We're going to put that aside. Get the dust off there. And we're going to work on stuff for the motherboard. I am very nervous of breaking things. So, first thing we're going to put on the motherboard is the processor. And what we're going to use is the AMD Ryzen 5 3600X, which is a pretty good processor here. See that? Right there, Ryzen 5 100X. That is all we're going to be putting in. Certificate of authenticity. You've got the processor here. Got a little sticker to put on the front of the case, which is pretty dope. Shiny looking processor on there. Also in here we have the, I think this is the Wraith fan. Whoopsie. So, I mean, this is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. You know what? I think this might actually be better than the Deep Cool. It's lower profile. I don't know. Fan's about the same size. God, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the stock fan for the time being. So of course that means I'm going to have to take these things off, which is okay. Alright, so here's the nerve-wracking part. The processor. So as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it, but on this part here, there's a little gold triangle, as opposed to like all the other corners are dark. There's a little gold triangle right there. On the motherboard itself, so I'm going to lift the arm here, lift the retaining arm. Boink. See that right there? That's the retaining arm right there. Actually, this isn't really a tutorial, but that arrow goes on that arrow. Fits right in, like no shuffling, no pushing. There we go. We have installed a processor. Ow. Now I gotta find out where other things are for this. For example, where I'm gonna plug in my fan. CPU fan is right there. Other fans, J Rainbow, which I don't have. Other cool stuff. We have some more SATA kit. We have 6 SATAs on this. That's ridiculous. Video card slot, 4 sets of RAM, which I'm going to go into later. There's my 8-pin and my 20+4 pin for the power. Down along the bottom, we have the system fans, other system fans, USB 2, USB 3s, jumpers, rainbows, and up here is where we're going to have all our, I think there's our audio and jumpers, yeah. System fans. Now, the only thing I'm curious about that I don't know, that I haven't not seen on this board yet, is where I'm going to put things like the power button and whatnot. Usually has something for that. More system fans, which is good because I can actually use these instead of daisy chaining them off the power supply, which would be kind of cool. Because I'm going to have 5 fans, and there's 5, 4, 3, 2, CPU fan, system fan, 1. Yeah. So there's 5 fans here. I have 4 currently. I don't know what we're going to do with the 5th one, because the 5th one was the one on the bottom. But that's pretty cool. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to put on the RAM. And I picked up these bad boys. They are Vengeance LPX. They are 2 sticks of 16 gig. So it's going to run into 32 gigs of RAM, which is going to be pretty dope. Now, on an AMD versus an Intel, AMD has which slots you should put your your RAM in first. In this case, it's always usually the 2nd and 4th slot. Oh, these ones don't open. Cool. So we're going to put this in. We're going to line this in. It only goes in one way. Once again, this is one of those things you cannot screw up. It only goes in one way. you give it a push, and it'll should click in on itself. It should click in. There we go. We have installed a stick of RAM. Other stick of 16 gig. Once again, going on 32 gigs of dope ass RAM. And it is, in case people are asking, it is 3200 megahertz speed. So like this is not shitty. I know a guy, so there are more sticks. So if you're interested, there are 4 more sticks of 16 gig RAM. He got them out of a mining ring that he did not use, and yeah, that's gonna be cool. Whew. All right, hydrate myself here. Okay. Lastly, we're gonna install the cooler. Now, as much as I like that deep cool thing, I am gonna go with the Wraith cooler for now. I'm gonna sell that off. First thing we're gonna need is thermal paste. Now, this is the first time I've ever applied thermal paste. From what I heard, he has put in a piece of rice. So you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. But that's it. There you go. You're good. You have thermal paste. And it will take care of itself. Now again, I'm going to need to take those off because I need those screws. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it flat for now. Because I do have the holder on the brace on the back of this. So we're going to take these off. Like, these would be useful if I kept the deep cool. Okay. There we go. If I kept the deep cool, these things would be useful. Because of the deep cool, these hook onto here, like that. But I'm not using the deep cool. I am going to use the Prism or Wraith. Damn it, I cannot remember which one this is. But we're going to use that one. So I am taking these off. Those will go away. Now we're putting these on. Now the CPU fan is here, like that. Now again, you see it can only go one way. There's a little tab on the little button things, and right there's a little slot, so it can only go one way. You can't see shit on my thing. See this little slot right there? The tab that is on the motherboard goes into that slot. So it only goes in one way. Now I don't have like 3 camera guys. Like I said, this is not a YouTube tutorial. This is just watching me be an idiot. Alright. Now, first I might get my fat head in the way of this. You're going to, this goes like this. Can I get it like that? No, I can't. I'm going to put it like this. We're going to be very, very careful here. There it goes. The thermal paste has already been done. I did put that on. Just a little grain of rice. And again, always put, it's like screw your stuff like cornered, kind of like putting on a tire, to make sure you distribute pressure evenly. I like to do it little bits at a time, so I'm still not putting too much pressure on it no matter what I'm doing. Okay, just do it until it's snug. There we go. We have installed, this one's not screwing in all the way and I don't know why. It makes me uncomfortable. There you go. We've installed a processor, RAM, and a fan. I'm sweaty as shit because I have no idea if this is going to work. Unfortunately, I do not have an I/O sheet. Ah, wait. It is brand new, so in the box might be an I/O shield. I forgot about the stuff underneath the box. Ooh, more stuff. In here we have an I/O shield. I'll put that on. We have a couple more SATA cables, of course, the right angle and the straight. We have the cool MSI badge. It's pretty cool looking. We have landfill. Standoffs. Case standoff notification. The VIP program, because everything has a VIP program. Thank you for choosing MSI. We have, these would be the M2 cable screws if I had it, which would go in here. But I don't have an M2 drive yet, so these are just going to not get lost. Oh, cool. This explains everything I just did. AMD, there, you put that on there, you put the thermal paste in, you put the fan on, you clip it in, blah, blah, blah. See that? Blah, blah, blah. This is how to put everything together. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. But I've already done most of this. So that's cool. Keep all that in there, keep all that in there. Keep that out. I'm actually going to keep out the SATA cables, because maybe they might fit, and replace my older SATA cables. These, okay, so let's do a little bit of a cleanup now. So just throwing boxes all over the place, which I love to do because I just love throwing shit. This is the anti-static guard, which I'm going to put the old motherboard in. See, there's the brace on it right there. I'll put the old motherboard in that. Still has the processor attached to it, so we're going to tape that up once we do it the right way. We're going to fold it the right way, and we're going to tape it up. And we'll even put that in the box. Like, there we go. That is not broken. That's a good idea. We're going to take the... there it is. The processor box. I will take that processor out, clean it up later and whatnot. But for the time being, I'm going to see if I can fit the deep cool in here. Probably not, because it's a monster. No, I can't. It'll fit in there. So I'll keep everything else together. This will sit in here. This is the thing that held the processor. This will go in there. And other small stuff will go in. The fan box, for example, screws that held on the braces and the braces themselves. There we go. Keeping things a little tidy. We have our motherboard, which I am praying to God is awesome. I am nervous as hell. Alright. Now, we're going to make sure we're not on any cords here. And then we are going to, I don't know what that is. It's like double-sided sticky tape. We're going to attempt to mount the motherboard. Oh, before I do that, I/O shield. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, the smell of new stuff. Oh, it's so gross. Okay. Nope, like that. Okay. Good thing I checked. That's gonna go there. Is there like a screw or anything? Or you just push? Ah, okay, it just kind of clicks in. All right, there we go. There we go. We have an I/O shield. I am nervous, excited. I am all the emotions right now. I'm glad no one is here because I've got flop sweat like crazy and I stink like a bastard. Like, I have just got nerves galore. We're going to put that one on. That'll set us up. Next, we're going to put on down here. Okay, that one isn't actually tightened. That one's just there to make sure it doesn't slip. Next one we're going to put on is we're going to go up here. Mind my head. Sorry, my head's in the way for like every shot. But I have a fat head, I'm tall, and this is not a lot of space for me. So, suck it up, Buttercup. You get to see my white blonde bleached hair, my stupid ponytail. Okay. Let's do that one. Of course, we're not doing these very tight. We are just doing them snug enough so that the board doesn't fall off, of course. Oh, that's center one there. Aha. Knew there was one more. I'm like, why is there one more? That bad boy. All right. So that's where the small screws for the IOs would go, or for the M2. See that little shiny thing right there? But I don't have an M2. Okay. Now comes some fun parts. Now, we're going to try and not mount, but we're going to put things back together. We're going to do cords, cables, we're going to do some cable management and attaching things now. So I'm going to bring my chair back in here. It doesn't kill anything. There we go. Oh, it feels good to sit down. All right. So we can't see much. Okay, good to know. Now I'm going to move this around a little bit so we can see some shit. Lights turn on. There's the processor. So there's the fan. There's the other thing. The IO's over there. Now, so far, so you're basically seeing almost the whole motherboard right now. Although for some reason it's not focusing. It's deciding to not focus on it. Come on, dumb thing. Little bit better. Focus. Okay, so it's not focusing on it too much. Perfectly. Now we've got the fun stuff. Okay, so I already have my 3 fans. I know where they're going. I currently have them, like I said, just kind of daisy chained onto other things. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Let's work with this other tangled mess of bullshit first. Okay, this is... Oh, okay. This is this one. This is the USB 3.0. USB 3.0 is right there. Now, once again, this is one of those things that it can only go in one way, so we don't worry about that. Okay, I'm going to put it through there. And for cable management and looking cool purposes, I am going to put it right here. There we go. That is the USB 3.0. Next one we're going to look at is this one here. This is HD audio. So let's see where the audio is. Let's see if we can find the audio. Fans, communication systems fans. This is 2 rows. Audio. I'm going to use you for a second, sorry, because I already had light in there. Yep, it is the right one. I specifically wanted to use this camera so I could see, but as it turns out, I can't see. The light is not bright enough. So this one's going to go up here, and that's the bottom one. Use my cell phone a bit. That doesn't work, but my cell phone doesn't work. It's broken. Where is that missing? There it is. All right, it's on the top. Good. All right, so this is going to go right here when we have audio. See that? Snapped in place. We're good. You have to show faith now, Bar, because I'm nervous as hell. So don't trip me up, man. This is USB. This is the 2 USB 2.0 ports, which go communications, RGB if I have any. An RGB one there. I don't have an RGB strip yet. System fans. USB 2. USB 1 and USB 2. Alright. So this is going to go here. Boop. Upside down like that. Have faith, my friends. Have faith. Which leaves... What else we got here? That's it. That's all the cords from up top here. Yeah, then we have the power button one. This one is the one that worries me. This one. Because on here is the power on, reset switch, HD LED for the hard drive, power LED, and power LED. Now they were really easy to find on the first one. On this one, I have no idea where it goes. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. JC, system fans, off on. Oh, it's got an off on switch, which is probably just for LEDs. What is that one for? Sorry, I'm in the way. JCM com, J1. What is that one? System fan, system, USB, JFP, I don't know what those are. System fan. All right. Wow. I'm a little bit at a loss. I am at a bit of a loss. I had a small bit of loss. Like the power switch. Where does that go to? I'm going to go to the YouTubes in a second. The only other things I have left are my fans. And then the main boards and shit like that. So let's do the power. Just that bad boy right there. CPU powers over. And that's the pain in the ass one. That's the PCIe. That one is a veritable pain in the ass. Because getting this sucker up there is hard. Okay. Boom, boom. Alright. So it's got to come through here because I don't have any other spots back there. And let me, believe me when I say, it barely fits. It barely fit last time. And it's going to barely fit this time. Now I just can't see what I'm plugging in here. So that's what we're going to do this here. See if that holds. If that does anything. No, not really. Come on. There we go. Now we're going to put this up here. That's like, as you see the cord running along there. And you can see the cord running right along here. Yeah, that's as loose as it gets. Like, that thing is tight as shit. Alright? PCIe. Well, this is for the video card. Video card, that's something we've got to plug in. Okay, I'm going to face this towards me for a second here. Because this thing is big and heavy and I don't want to mess anything up. So we got the ports open there. You're very careful. You got that. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And now we should have 2 more screws that the box is on top of. Once again, like, focus, man. I don't know why this is not focusing. This is my better camera. Quote unquote. You can see this video card is really cool. It's got 2 DVIs, 2 display ports, sorry, 2 HDMIs, 2 display ports, and a DVI port. So it's pretty cool. Like, I don't get why that's not focusing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everything I touch falls apart. Okay. And then this thing, which slides on here. I don't have any other ports that can go in there. So this goes here. Keeps everything double snug. Okay. Yeah, this goes here. Keeps everything double snug on this. Damn it. Stay on there. There, there, and there. And that gets this screw. Alright. We're doing pretty good. Now we have video card. The only thing I'm stuck on is where to put that power thing. That makes no sense to me. So I'm just going to look up YouTube for it and see what it says. In the meantime, the video card, I'll run this through the bottom one here. Now this is a 6 and a 6+2. So thankfully I have that. That one and that one. Okay. So far, other than the one thing, everything is going pretty smoothly. Fan. Now, what I had on an older computer that I wish this one had was a power button for the fans. Like, it had a little on and off. But those are much better fans than these ones. These were just crappy ones. But let's see if I can get my phone here. And system fan 5. This one is 4. JUSB 1. No. Where's system fan 4? That's system fan 3. There's system fan 4. Now, what is kind of cool is, again, kind of comes with the little notch there. You see the little tab that it slides on. And the fan thing also does have a notch. So, the good thing about most of these things is that they are kind of foolproof. A lot of these things literally go on one way and one way only. So as long as you're not completely screwing it up, you're good to go. I'm excited to see the fans run off of this as opposed to the way I had them before. Now this is the other fan, so this can go underneath here, and we can cable management to right here. No, we can't. I can't. I have another spot right there, but I can't use it because the power supply is in the way. So this one is also going to go up here. This one might have to move the USB port. No. Okay, so this is system fan 5. Again, one way to one way. Where's my light? There's my light. Sorry, I'm out. There's my big face. That was the dumbest thing I could have done in that situation, but fuck it, it's done, and I'm proud of it. It's done and it's over with. Okay, system fan 5. Now we've got system fan 3, and system fan 3 is this one here. And system fan 3 is the bottom one there. So once again, look for the slot, look for the tab. Boom. That one was the easiest one yet. Or was it? There we go. Okay, so I have those fans off. Now I've got a fan I'm going to put up here. I'm going to do that kind of later. Okay, now this doesn't look like huge cable management because it's not that my cable management is bad. It's just that I've got stupid, cheap things that have multiple ends and are kind of crap. But fuck, right? Okay. So what else do I need to plug in? I need to plug that in. This is for the fans, which I no longer need. I think I might be able to take that off the power supply. If it works. If it works. I can't see the cameras up there, so I'm going to move this camera up a little bit. There we go. If this works, this should be really cool. I still don't know about fucking power yet. Yeah. There's still that one. All these little doodads. I'm going to see if this is part of the modular ones. Oh yeah, this is a fully modular power supply. Nope, it's not a fully modular. It's partially modular. What we're going to do is we're going to take this out actually and see if we can work on stuff. See if maybe I even have it in upside down, right? And this says it's upside down. But the other side is right side up. See? So the fan is supposed to go down, isn't it? I think I screwed that up. That's okay. Didn't screw up yet. Right now, like all the people who've actually built computers are going, "Oh my god, you're an idiot!" Okay, so this one is this one. Let's unplug it. Ta-da! That is one less cable. Ow, just poked me in the eye. That is one less cable. So that helps with cable management. I don't think it mattered before if I had it facing up or down, because I had 5 fans in there, so everything was blowing cool air somewhere. But I'm going to point this down this time, just because I think I heard somewhere that you're supposed to face them down, that the fan is supposed to face downwards. I got to slide out a couple of extra plugs, which is kind of cool, for extra peripherals later on. Here we go. Okay, we have an almost built computer here. Unfortunately, once again, the only thing I don't know is where to put my power cords. Oh, I know one thing we forgot. Got some stuff. I'm actually going to use the new ones here. Because, who knows, it might be a little bit better, but I've got my SATA cable, so I'm going to plug in my hard drives, because they're important. Okay. Because hard drives are important. So I've been told. There's one. Two. I don't like the feel of that. Magic could just be a shitty looking. So there's 2. So that's 1, that's 2, and then the colorful one is 3. And we're gonna go with the longest one, which is the red one. Okay. I have my SATA ports right there. There are 6 of them. I only need 3. So my first one is the 90-degree one. I'm starting to see if there's like a order to SATA stuff. Uh-oh. There's an order to SATA stuff. Oh well, fuck it. The video card is in the way of everything. So this is going to go down that way. Down that way. So one is going to go here. And this video card is fucking huge, so. Uh-oh. Look at the back. The 90-degree thing is dumb, apparently. Okay, the 90-degree thing is dumb. So we are going to take this one off. It's just not going to work for me. Yeah, we're not going to use that one right now. Because, okay. We're just going to use the yellow one here. Yes. There we go. Look for yellow card. Hi, yellow card. God, I hope this doesn't make a difference. There. Oh, actually, I'm doing that one first. Let's do the black one next, because the black one is going to go on underneath that. As long as it turns on, that's the goal, man. As long as it turns on. Yeah, I can't really see what I'm doing here behind the video card, which blocks fucking everything because it's ginormous. But you can see right there, got my SATA ports right underneath, and the first two are actually directly underneath. See that little white sticker there? That is the first two SATA ports. I hope that doesn't make a difference, that I am putting it in 3, 4, 5 instead of 1, 2, 3. And then the final one right there. Okay. Everything is plugged in. Everything is ready to go except for this thing. Yeah, this one right here. I am so confused. I don't know where it goes. To the YouTubes. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this aside for the time being. We are going to... I have thermal paste on my pants. Now we are going to... It's going to hate everything. You're going to hate everything for a second. That's not the one I want. No, that's window. No, never mind. I don't want that. No, we can do that. I don't want that. What I want. That. If this works, should be okay. I hope so. Trying to run Internet Explorer so I can go to YouTube and look up how to put together MS. 10 scales, so that's 6 metal sound. I'm going to keep that. MSI B550 dash A. Damn it. Dash A Pro Assembly. Whoa, I just smashed my guitar with it. Like, I can't do anything without smashing shit. Alright, let's see what we get.
Hey everybody, I'm Richard from MSI and welcome to this new video. Build guides come in all kinds of colors and flavors, and today we've decided to take time to build a PC with you from A to Z. First, let's take a look at a few things we'll need to equip ourselves with. First and foremost, you'll need a screwdriver. I recommend a medium-sized Phillips screwdriver and a smaller one. The first one will be useful for all regular screws, while the smaller one's going to be useful for tiny screws like the ones used for the M.2 drives. Pro tip, using a magnetized screwdriver is a big plus. It could cost you just a little bit more, but it'll save you a lot of time and trouble. Some zip ties or Velcro strips, as well as a pair of scissors. A clean, non-conductive surface to build your PC onto. Wood or ceramics are perfect, but beware of plastic-coated tables to avoid static electricity. Last, take a deep breath, read the manuals closely, and you are good to go. Before I forget, motherboards and other electronic components are extremely fragile. Make sure to keep your workspace organized and unpack each item only as you go. Also, leave the protective covering in place until the very last moment. First of all, we want to install the CPUs. CPUs come in two different standards for consumer motherboards. We have LGA and PGA. LGA is used on all Intel processors. This means that the CPU pins are not on the CPU but in the socket. Although this makes handling the CPU much safer, be careful when placing the processor inside it. PGA is used on AMD processors that have pins underneath. Make sure you handle these CPUs with extra care by holding them on the sides carefully. Take out the motherboard from its original packaging and place it onto a plain surface. Open the lid of the CPU socket first. Then take out the CPU and place it inside the socket. You will see that there are guides on the sides of the processor and even small triangles printed and marked on the socket to help you place the processor properly. As a rule of thumb, remember that these parts...
Wait for it to load.
Make sure to purchase a PSU with a little headroom to account for future upgrades. With all our components set up in the case, we must now finish connecting our cables that link our chassis to our motherboard. First, let's start with the front panel connectivity. These come with several cables with small jumper-like connectors at the end. We have a power switch, reset switch, power LED, and hard drive LED. Next comes the front USB ports. These can be USB 2.0 or 3.0. In any case, the connector will look like this and connects to the USB pin header on your motherboard. You may also have USB Type-C at the front of your chassis.
I have one of those.
Finally, audio. You can connect headphones and microphone jacks from the front of your case with this wire. Connect the audio cable to the motherboard's JAU.
That was frustrating. I don't have one of those. Come on and load.
Hello everyone, B550 motherboards are finally here.
This kid's gonna show me how to do
Today I'll
this.
be showing you a $1,200 build with here. So, all you have to do is really just pull back these little wedges and then stick in your RAM.
And you can see the holes in these small standoffs over here. So you want to screw in a screw for each standoff. Alright everyone, so now we're going to put our motherboard into the case.
Then, like, to remove this back thickest and largest that will go through this grommet and onto your motherboard right there.
Yes, I know that one.
You'll have two blue cables that are labeled CPU and then one PCIe cable for your GPU. With the PCIe cable, you need to split it.
I have that. I already did that.
And then you stick it in.
This kid gets a $1,200 setup. Mine's not even that because I have, bills to pay. And
Together,
don't have
but
parents that have to pay.
overall the process is the same for all of them. Since we're using daisy chains, we will only need one fan spot, so we'll be using this
He daisy changes fans.
fan headers there and all along the bottom. Just read it carefully and then you'll be able to see it. But anyways, once your fans are set up, you have to connect your USB 3 and your front panel cables.
That's what I'm looking for. Front panel.
USB 3 is this cable right here. And pretty much, it will have a blue thing on, like, at the front of it, it will be blue. And then you have to find the thing at the bottom of the motherboard right here. It will say USB 3, so you want to plug that in. And then your front panel, which is the one that people get mixed up with a lot, is down here. So you put this in. There's a designated spot right there that says how you're supposed to use your front panel cables. So just put them that way.
Cool. Let's see if I can find that, shall we? Let's see if we can find that. I found it on here, on the instruction manual. It says like that, and it goes under there with the, I don't have that. Okay. Here she is. Okay, better JFP1. Oh my god, it does say that. Now I'm going to turn this away from you because this is wicked small writing. And I'm even going to probably need my glasses for these. Because that is some wicked small writing. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. So this cable management is going to go in here. Through there. Alright. Oh. GPF1. GPF1, okay. So power LED. LED, which one's plus minus? Plus minus. Okay, so plus minus. Okay, also power switch minus on the left. Power switch. Now, there's a way to tell which one of these is plus minus. God damn, I can't remember. Power LED minus. HDD, okay. HDD LED. Plus is on the top. Yeah, plus goes up. Okay. Alright. Sorry. I'm trying to do everything here. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, the video card is in the fucking way again. Oh, the video card takes up 3/4 of the fucking case, man. Not that one. That one? Okay. That one in. Power LED plus then minus. God damn it. Got tangled up and fell off. Alright, here we go again. HD LED is there. There. Next up is this one. Where are you? You were power LED minus. Negative. So you go that one. Alright, this is happening. I'm taking the video card out. This thing is too damn big to be in there with my fat hands right now. It's getting in the way of everything. Put that over there for now. Look, now I can access shit. I can even do this while I have it here. Now I have this thing out. I can do this hopefully properly. All right. So we've got HD. LED. Here, like, stay there or something. Fuck it. I don't have a flashlight. Okay. So, HD, LED. Because I'm right-handed. If I put my right hand in it, I'm too far away from my glasses. Let's see. Alright. Which one's this? Power switch. I don't know which one's positive and which one's negative. First, let's do reset. Reset switch. One has an arrow. Is there an arrow or something? Let's hope the arrow's positive. Reset switch that. Damn, this shit is small. Ugh! Of course I fell off. Fuck. Alright. He's only going on the top. Power switch. Reset switch is on the bottom. Reset switch is on the bottom. Alright. Fuck off. Oh! This is frustrating. Because I also don't have a place to put this stupid phone. Sorry, I'm doing it this way for a second so I can see what the hell's going on. Okay, these two are the bottom ones. Boom. Fucking stay on there. Boom. Fucking fuck. And I got myself in the fucking eye with the flashlights. Now I can't see shit. A little bit of extra room. Let's see, maneuver. A little bit of extra room. There we go. All right, close your on. Next is Power LED Plus. Top. What are you? Power LED minus. So that means you're Power LED Plus. Yes, Power LED Plus. There. And Power LED minus. Negative. Positive and negative. Goes there. And then that one goes. Come on. There we go. Those are together. Oh shit, I think we're done. I think I'm done. Motherfucker, I think I'm done. We're going to reinstall the video card. Of course, I'm going to drop a screw in the last step. And I'm going to have no idea where it went. There it is. Okay. Okay. Video card. Putting the video card back together now. Back on here. Plugging the video card back in. Now, I have built parts of a computer before, like I've replaced RAM, I've replaced video cards, and so I've done that before. I've only ever put together a motherboard once. And this was literally the first time I ever put together a processor. Oh, there's an M2 slot right there. It's even got the heatsink on and everything. That's cool. If I ever get them. That is everything. Get some more, a little bit more cleaning on here. Just wipe them off a bit. Now I'm fucking nervous. Because now it's the moment of fucking truth. I have plugged in the power supply. There we go. I am plugging in a monitor. There's everything. There's the power button. There's the monitor. I've got lights. That lit up. That lit up. That's this thing. Should have done a thing by now. Okay. It would appear my first attempt failed. I got all my fans running. The processor fan is spinning. I got a light there which says, I can't see any of my glasses. It says boot. Yeah. Okay. So my first attempt was a failure. My first attempt was a failure. Okay. That happens. That happens. Back to the YouTubes. Let's go home. MSI B550A Pro Series boot LED. I don't even have. Okay. LED. Alright, what's up? Come here. I know you're a big suck. That's my people. Yeah, the cat wanted to come up and say hi. I already have that. I already did that before a post test. Okay. I don't even have that far. The CPU is compatible. Make sure the CPU power connector has been well attached. Yeah, indicates booting device is not detected or fail. Okay. All right. Boot device not detected MSI. This is how I do everything. I look at this up. Maybe it's the SATA cables. Okay. Maybe it's the SATA cables. By the way, we have company. Just sitting there looking at me. Okay. Maybe it's just as simple as the SATA cables got loose. Sits the one there. Because that's the boot drive. The SSD is the boot drive. Hi. How are you? The cat is ninjaing around everything. Hello. Hi. Can I help you? Come here. Come here. Come here. know what he wants to do, but he can't get back there right now. So anyway, what I'm going to do go back to this. SATA cable order. Okay, I'm hoping to obtain some of the SATA ports are fairly universal for the newer models motherboard, so hopefully some. I'm not using the RAID at the moment. There are some media plans used to whatever. Ports are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 6 ports. Should be relevant which ones you plug this stuff into. Oh, look at this. You've got a friend. Hi. Would you like down? I know it's kind of a mess in here right now. There you go. I think he was kind of afraid to jump off because like it was kind of full. Okay, should be irrelevant which one they go to. Good to know. You can choose when you boot from which one goes to. Unplug them for musical chairs as long as you know which one you were booting from. It gets set in the BIOS. Okay. Setting a boot drive in the BIOS. That's what I know. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're back here. And we are going to adjust settings. So it doesn't matter which order these things are in, which is fine. That's cool. So I'm going to actually take them all out. Oh, no. And I'm going to only plug in my SSD, which is the one that I boot from. Oh my god, I can't do anything left-handed because the fucking video card's in the way. There we go. Okay. It is plugged in fully there. That is fully plugged in. Here we go again. Let's try it. Video card plugged in. Power supply plugged in. Power button. I just unplug this. Off. So tired of everything falling on me here. Okay. That's plugged in. That's plugged in. Oh my god, how did that happen? I literally knocked all of the pins out. Remember those super small things? The small ones I was yeah, they all just fell out. Jesus Christ. Just like that. Fuck, this thing is touchy. Alright, so I gotta do this again. Okay, you. Bottom ones is HD, LEDD, and reset plus minus. And reset switch plus minus. Okay. HD, LED. Those things are fucking touchy, eh? And then this one is plus positive. That one is there. There. So that means that one's there. Which makes that one go there. Okay. Alright. Did that again. Power goes in there. Oh. Took a second. Boot. That's no longer boot. CPU. VGA. Boot. The only thing that's plugged in is the fucking boot device. Fuck off. Like, fucking everything. What are you binging about? Shut up. Clearing CMOS. This is kind of stuff I don't really know about. Unless MSI. Short the jump out 1, 2, bend it up for 10 seconds. Move the short. Okay, that's not the same one, so I don't want to do that. B550. Yeah, it's not a Tomahawk, so, but See what it says.
So you want to put your screwdriver there and just hold it for like, let's say 10 seconds. And just take it off. So
This is powered on.
long screwdriver, Phillips maybe, which is actually labeled as JB81. So JB81.
Okay.
What you want to do, the best way to do it is to take a long screwdriver, Phillips maybe, and I'm talking this after you unplug your computer, so it has to be turned off.
Yeah.
For better reach, you want to take a long screwdriver and just hold it between those two pins. There is.
Let's try that. Let's try that. This camera's screwed up, so don't mind the fact that like half my face is fucked. Okay, well, I'm already undone. So let's see where the J-Bat is. Or the JB81. JB81. Oh, look at that. It's right there. And I happen to have a long-handled Phillips. So I'm going to touch these two. Like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power cord goes in. HDMI goes in the basic one. I'm not even putting it in the video card yet. Now we're going to look over here at the monitor. We're going to turn on. Alright. We have power. The debug LED says CPU. Still says CPU. Still says CPU. It's not moving up. Ow. Ow. I forgot I don't have the front on it. Now it's fucking boot again.
One thing about MSI BIOS is I really like their BIOS, but one thing that is a little annoying is they really like to boot to removable storage. So if you have a bootable external hard drive hooked up, unless you make the necessary changes, it's going to boot to that over the internal hard drive. And just for an example here, I use an external USB SSD to load Windows on this computer, and it loaded, did the first stage, rebooted, and then it's right back here again. And if I didn't know better, I'd probably start the installation again, only to wind up right back at this place again. So if you're having trouble with that and you're always having to disconnect your external hard drives to prevent this from happening, there is a fix for it, and it's not immediately obvious in the BIOS, so we'll talk about that here in a second. I just want to show you, I got out of that and said, no, I don't want to, you know, do the Windows installation, and you notice it's going to boot right back up to the external storage, even though I have an internal SSD with an operating system on it. So let's see if we can fix that. Now, so I'm going to get out of here, and it's going to, you know, reboot the computer again, and then I'm going to start nailing the delete key so I can go into the BIOS. And you want to go to the advanced part of the BIOS. So
Okay.
Lots of times
That
it'll
next. Let me turn this off. Turn it back on. I'm going to start nailing the delete key. Nothing. Okay, that's plugged in. Flash BIOS button. I don't even know what that does. Fuck it, I'm gonna play with it. Touch it. Okay. I don't even have anything on the screen. Like, no BIOS, nothing. Nothing is coming up. Nothing. Ow. I'm not even getting anything on the screen. A second, I gotta go to the washroom. Actually, I'm gonna go have a quick smoke. It's been a while. So I'm gonna have a smoke and I will be right back.
try to power it on with one, see whether that happens, swap the sticks around, and then try that. Try it on a different DIMM slot, because one of your DIMM slots on the board might be failed, and then you can return the board if the board's bad. If it's an old system, and
It's just getting stuck on boot. I'm not even getting a post screen, I'm getting stuck on the boot screen. Maybe I unplugged that by accident. You know? Maybe I loosened it up. See the little LEDs up there? VGA. It's graphics. Good. Boot. Stuck. And I don't even have a post screen. I don't even understand that. OS installed. So it's saying that it's not even there. I am very, very confused. And a little bit unhappy right now. CPU light is on. Goes off. Goes to the VGA. See the graphics. Goes to the boot. graphics. Oh, sorry, that's the RAM there. It's the VGA. So it's obviously not reading graphics because there's no graphics card in it. And I guess there's no internal graphics. No onboard. 5600. Okay. Ow. I have the fans off on the front. Keep whacking it. Okay, let's plug it nice and tight. No, it's not that. CPU. Just check the RAM. RAM's good. CPU, VGA, oh shit, let's plug the power in. CPU. Let's see, it blinks to DRAM for just a half second. Or not even. Bing. VGA. Graphics. Boot. Off. But nothing. Okay, we went through one step, now we're stuck on something else. I don't want analog. Do something! Okay, I'm gonna kill this for a little while. If I'm back up tonight, then If I'm back up tonight, then I got this working. If not, I'm just going to keep working on this thing for a while. Thanks for sticking around, and wish me luck.